morning, my dear children. How are you? I hope you have solved the activity in your notebook of the Braille script which I had told you. My dear children, I hope you enjoyed the part 1. Today we are going to start with part 2 with the same chapter. Saying without speaking. In this bubble, nobody is saying something, but we know that something, some or the other thing, action is going to happen. Of the same image, she is not speaking, but we can see her love through. Now we will continue from where we left in the last session. Our eyes tell a lot. Similarly, small children also tell a lot. Through their face and hands, even before they learn to speak. They understand a lot too. Why? Because the face is a mirror. Now, if you have ever observed your younger siblings or your, a neighbor, a child from the neighbor or somewhere, where there's a small child in your neighbor or, in a mall, wherever you have went or you have seen in your relatives, these small children, they do not speak. So how do they express themselves? They express, a child of about 6 to 8 months usually expresses through making strange sounds like wah, wah, and some actions. The way it's going to, clap, it's going to crawl, it's going to, rub its eyes, it's going to touch its ears. The child's mother and family members become experts in guessing what the child is about to say. The mother is very much sure about what the child is, about to, what the child is feeling or when the child is hungry and all those things. You must be wondering what kind of faces these are. Now we are going to start. These are no eyes, no nose, no mouth. You have to make these, but only after reading what is written alongside. This is Aftab. His favorite toy has fallen down and broken. He is sad. How will his face look? So you are going to draw the, sad face in the textbook. He's going to face like this. His face looks sad. There's a frown upon his. This is Julie. Her little sister was born just yesterday. She is very excited. Now how will her face look? She will be very happy. So she is very joyful. This is Yamini's mother. Today while Yamini was taking out the bottle of pickle from the kitchen, it fell from her hand and broke. Draw the look on the mother's face. If there's my mother would be very angry with me. Let us see what is her mother, feeling. She is very irritated. This is Rehana. She is afraid of dogs. While playing, suddenly a dog came in front of her. How will Rehana's face look now? Let us see how will her face look. She will be scared. She looks very scared because she is afraid of dogs. By looking at someone's face, we can tell if the person is happy, sad or angry. Has it ever happened that you have just done some mischief and your mother found out just by looking at your face? Your mama has found that अरे आज तो बच्चे ने कुछ मस्ती की है. Let us take an example of Shinchan. Shinchan's mother immediately finds out that he has done some or the other mischief. So yes, most of the times my mother could catch my mischief just by looking at my. Now these are some mudras. What are these mudras? We can talk through dance as well. In dance, the hands and face are used to convey feelings. These are called mudras and bhavs. Look at the mudras and do this mudra. Start doing it. Learn some more dance mudras and do them. Now for this, the credit goes to your dance teacher as I took some of her help about these. because it is very important to know the data first hand from an experienced person. The first one is Mukula Mudra. After doing a bit of research, I came to know that Mukula Mudra is a flower bud. Also, it has several other things to specify. The second one is Padma Kosha Mudra. Padma Kosha Mudra also has a flower, but particularly the lotus bud. Third is Mruk Shirsha. It is widely it has been believed that it symbolizes the head of deer. Deer is a wild animal. And last one is hand matsya. This you have already done in school, basically in nursery, by singing that rhyming what machli jal ki rani hai. So you have done this action. This hand matsya means fish. So I hope these mudras are clear and you are already doing this mudras. Look at these pictures and guess, make your own story, tell the story to your friends and discuss. Now here there is a squirrel. I have already made a story, so I will read that story, A Memorable Dinner. I have named the squirrel as Toto. So once upon a time there was a squirrel named Toto. It used to reside on a huge tree and used to sing and dance all day. It decided to call its friends for dinner. So the squirrel buckled up and started cooking delicious and devouring food for its invitees. Now what is this buckled up means? He was very energetic and enthusiastic about starting the cooking things very quickly. So as it is a dinner, so of course there's a celebration. In this image, the Toto squirrel is so enthusiastic that even in the process of cooking it is dancing. So let us read now. Toto was very fond of dancing, so even during cooking it started to dance. This really showed how excited Toto was to call its friends for dinner. Now here these are the friends who are having the devouring food. The guests were rat, crow, cuckoo, naming some of them, and they all enjoyed the feast. It was a memorable event for dear Toto. Moral of the story: sharing is caring. Now, why am I giving you this glimpse? Because a glimpse of this is important because today's memory game is based on this. These are the 5 sense organs. We see with our eyes, we hear with our ears, we smell with our nose, we touch with our skin, and we taste with our tongue. But what if somebody doesn't have eyes? That person is blind. Somebody doesn't have the capability to hear, so that person is deaf. Somebody cannot speak. So what does this mean? We are not supposed to insult anybody. We are going to respect each and every person because everyone is special. So I hope this chapter is clear with you, and I hope you are waiting for the notebook notes. That notebook notes we will be discussing in the next class. Stay safe, keep smiling, and everyone is special. Stay indoors, stay digital. I hope you all are washing your hands, taking care of yourself. Thank you for your valuable support and cooperation. Read the chapter. I hope you all are enjoying the sessions. Do ask me the doubts. Respect your elders because everyone is special.